Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'll give it a few minutes. And welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. So excited to see you guys. How is everybody? Come on in. Make sure you share out. I'm going to see if it allows me to share out today. It has its moments. How are you guys? There we are. Let's see. Yay, it's letting me share. I like when it lets me share. It makes me very happy. Because I don't always feel like it lets me share very often. So if I can get it to let me... Let's see. How are you guys? Hi, Miss Denzi. How are you? How are you guys? I'm going to do some sharing. If there is any place where you know that you can share to, please share the love. I think that's the most I'm going to trust. I'm going to share it to my Facebook. How are you? Welcome, everybody. I'm excited to join you guys today. I feel like there's been a lot of energy, and I know it could be because of the Christmas spirit and because of the holidays and everything like that coming up. But I'm feeling so... Hi, Janet, welcome. I just feel so much emotion, and I'm being so like when I tune into the world, when I tune into things that are going on, I feel there's so much, and I feel like a lot of people have a lot of stuff that they're working on right now. So I wanted to come live. I wanted to see if people needed any guidance, needed anything, because I love being able to be here for you guys and to help. So if you would like a tarot card reading, it is only $15. I pull 10 cards. I do intuitive with it. Whatever spirit needs you to know, I will tell you. Or we can communicate with a loved one, and communicating with a loved one is $20. And I tell you everything they want you to know in this moment, and we go from there. How are you guys? Happy Wednesday. I cannot believe this month is already halfway over. This year, I feel like this whole year has just completely gone. I don't even know where. I don't even know where it has gone. How are you guys? What are you guys up to? Hi, Shayna. Welcome. How are you? Welcome. If you haven't already, make sure you like and follow the page. That way you know whenever I go live again. I hope everybody is doing good. We'll give it a few minutes. I know sometimes it lags, and I don't know. I don't think I have anywhere else I can share it to. So I feel like sometimes you never know. You just never know where you can share. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. We'll give it a few minutes. Allow people to jump on in. Make sure nothing's open that is going to hold it back. There we go. I think we're good. Did I say your name right? Is that how you say it? Is it Shayna? I hope I said it right. I like being able to see new names and see new faces. I hope everybody is doing well. Hi, Miss Trisha. How are you? I hope everybody is doing well. My hair has a mind of its own today. Let's see. How are you? Welcome, Miss Katie. Let's see. I saw it. Since my phone didn't update, it really confuses me. Miss Janet, I got you, my love. Okay. Well, Miss Trisha, you better hold your head up, girlfriend. Okay, let me read her note. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Miss Janet. Card readings are $15. If you would like a mediumship, it is $20. Why, hello, Miss Saffron. How have you been, dear? Long time no see. Miss Janet, let me know when you are back, too, just in case. Sometimes it lags with comments, but I don't like starting or doing anything without making sure people are here. Okay, I like to make sure, just in case, because I know sometimes people have to leave to come back. Miss Janet, I feel like you are one of the reasons why I came live. Were you here when I was talking about the emotions and feeling like there's so, like, just, I came on, the first thing I said, how I feel there's so many emotions. Do you feel like everything is hitting you at the same time, Miss Jeanette? Like, when I connect with your energy at first, like, I feel like things are just, it kind of also just reminds me of like a police officer or a detective, like things just, case after case after case, just piling up. I feel like you have a load and you feel kind of overwhelmed and you're like, holy cow, what am I supposed to do? Are you feeling overwhelmed, love? I can feel it in your chest too. I don't know if you've been having any anxiety too, because I feel like all these flutters in your chest as well. Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this day? How am I going to get through this? What are the steps I need to take? I just feel like it seems like you're in the middle of a tornado. That was the first thing I said when I came live, and I have felt that all day, all morning, and I felt it yesterday too, and I think my dog did too, because he was the reason why I didn't get to do a live yesterday, because I don't even know where he's at. He's been so good today. Like, he was a little butthead all day, and I didn't know what was wrong, and the emotions and the energies and everything has just been crazy. But Miss Jeanette, it makes me feel like a tornado. Oh, okay. That might be some of the anxiety that I'm feeling too. Yes, trying to make appointments for things. Nobody answers the phone. Okay. I just feel so much emotions about everything, like things, and I feel like, they're making me feel like you're trying to lead with your heart. They're making me feel like, even though all this is doing, you're thinking, what should I do first? And I feel like you're trying to really, there's, I don't know if it's because it's Christmas, but I do feel like, it's like that angelness in you. Like they're saying, she's trying to put the good first, that you're trying to follow your heart. And it just seems like everything is coming out. But I do feel like that there's been a lot of, I just feel like emotions are everywhere, because they're telling me that there's some stuff when it comes to family and abundance and things that have come in, but then I feel like you feel trapped. So are people coming at you, Miss Jeanette? Does it feel like it's one person than another, or does it feel like whenever you get on top that something happens or somebody is on top of you? It's the full moon. Oh, is there a full moon coming up soon? I should probably follow those as much more than I should. But I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. He's been really weird this week, and I don't know. I really don't. I don't even know what to say about him. He's still a baby, and I've never had a dog before, so I'm not used to like the puppy biting, and I know that's his way of communicating, but he was just like on a different timeline. And I don't know, and I didn't know what to do with him, and I was so tired. I was going to go live last night. I had it set, but between him and I don't like driving in the dark, I was so tired that I totally didn't get a chance to. I don't know. Miss Jeanette, I just feel like you're trying so hard to move forward or move on or do something. Like I just feel like you keep pushing yourself is what they're telling me. Like I could feel it in you too. Like I feel like sometimes you feel like you go 2 steps further and sometimes something comes in and makes you feel like you didn't get to move on at all. Holidays are always crazy. Okay. I think that's a lot of emotions with loved ones not being here. And I know 7 years I don't know, but I know what it's like having loved ones not here. I keep feeling that. Like I just feel like every time you feel like you're getting ahead that you're feeling like you're falling back. And I feel like this is happening. In a more intuitive reason. Miss Jeanette, when certain things pop up, or if somebody does talk to you, if a guy or a girl, whatever I'm not like that. Whatever you love, whatever your connection is. But I know you said husband, so I went with guy, but I never know. There's no judging here. So ever. So I don't know. I just feel like, are there times where you feel guilty about either thinking about moving on or something? Because I just feel like when you're taking those 2 steps, sometimes you're like, should I be doing this? Like, and I'm hearing from your husband that you deserve to move forward. You're ready. Okay. Is that how you used to feel? Did you feel like like there was something holding you back? Because he's making me feel like something seemed like we were holding back. Okay. That could just be his way of coming and communicating, because I could feel him coming in. That's why I'm not even really using the cards. I can just feel him coming in. He's showing he's funny. Well, I guess we're just going to talk to your husband. And I'm going to talk the stuff that you put in the message, I'm going to use that as well. But since he's coming through, I'm just going to let him come through and answer everything for you. Okay. He's saying that there was a lot of healing that we had to do, and there were a lot of speed bumps. He's making me did you ever okay, he's making me feel a bunch of ways. You say that you're ready now, but do you ever feel like something was holding you back and that maybe it wasn't you? Because I feel like there were just some obstacles that needed that are needing to be in place. And sometimes we don't always see that. Sometimes we wonder, why is everybody else having this? Why does this happen for them but not for me? And he's saying, like, I feel like did you move or did you get a new job? Like, I feel like there was something big between his passing and now that he's showing me like he's taking, it's like a shift. He's saying there was a huge shift that happened in between this. You were married 40 years. That is beautiful, Miss Jeanette. That's a lot. That's an amazing life together. A few jobs. Okay. Because he's showing me like this shift that had to happen. And I feel like there it is, the cancer surgery. Okay. He was like, I just feel like it was a huge life changing, like it was kind of like he took an island and then he kind of put it like in a different place surrounded with people and everything. Okay. So that makes sense to why the whole healing thing, because he kept showing me that there was a lot of healing that needed to be done. So between probably his loss, and you said it was just your mom's birthday, and then the surgery. He's saying these steps have made you stronger, though. He's telling me March. He's saying March is he's funny. He goes, it could happen in March because it'll be right past Valentine's Day and she'll wonder why this didn't come before. But I feel like there's still a few I don't like calling them stepping stones, but that's what I heard. Like stepping stones, there may be a few things that we're still healing in order to get to this relationship that you are waiting for. And I keep hearing something about, he keeps saying March. His accident was in March. Okay. So that could be, I'm not going to say distraction, but that could be something that comes to why March is, to make March not as a hard month as well. You know what I mean? Sometimes we meet people, sometimes things happen and we come together in hard months. Because he's telling me March. Do you guys do some type of getting together for March or something? Do you have any plans for March, Miss Jeanette? Because I'm hearing that there's going to be some type of gathering that's going to happen. And I just see this connection blooming. I think that's what I was feeling. I was seeing like this. Welcome, Michelle. Okay. I'm wondering if that's the energy I felt. Let me see. I gotta my way of connecting. Yes. Hi, Miss Barb. Yes, Miss Jeanette. And I think that's why, because I heard that he can come, that a new relationship can come in March, and he's saying that because he said she's gonna wish it came sooner, but I feel like he's saying, I'm hearing that it's time. I feel like it's time because it's a change that you need for that. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna have a birthday party somewhere. So that makes sense why I heard a gathering. So I don't know if you plan on doing a birthday party or you plan on doing something. I don't know, but I heard there was some type of gathering and there was just something that would come, that you guys would come together. So if you plan on having a birthday party somewhere or something, It could be, I don't feel like it would be like one of her friends' dads. It could just be wherever you have the party and you guys just end up in the right place at the right time. Well, that sounds like fun. It could, I heard March. March is number 3. I just feel like there's some gathering that you do. That sounds like fun. And I think that could be it. I heard March and I saw 3 and I'm like 2023 would be so far away. And because I know our timelines can change depending on where we are and everything like that, just because that's why I don't usually do readings so far out. But I heard March. Are you going to Hawaii in March in 2023? Is that why he's telling me that? Miss Barb, how have you been? How was your Thanksgiving? How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Stop working so much. Okay, I was just making sure because I heard March, he came in and he was like something about March. Okay. Well, Hawaii sounds fun. Ooh, that's exciting. Are you loving it, Miss Barb? Let me see what else you wanted me to do. I just want to make sure since he's taken over. It's birthday. Okay. So that could be all the gatherings because he told me that he said a gathering and something, and it's just gonna be that surrounding. Hello, Miss Misty. That makes a lot of sense. Miss Janet, have you been? They're showing me that you've been trying to also connect more to yourself and connecting to. They're saying that it almost makes me feel like we always wonder what our purpose is, and they're showing me that you're really pushing, that you're trying to figure all that out, and I feel like you are more in line with who you are and what you want to do. They're showing me kind of like the pieces, like a puzzle piece, a puzzle piece. Is that how you say it? Like a puzzle and all the pieces going together. And they want you to know that the path that you are on, that you're really aligning into your purpose. Do you get moments where you wonder if this is really what you're supposed to be doing? Because they're showing me that they want you to keep pushing and keep fighting. And I don't know what you do for healing. I don't know if you've been making more time for yourself for healing and doing some more self-care, but they're saying the more 5 minutes or the 5 things that you do to allow yourself just to be and to breathe. I don't know if you like to meditate, but I keep wanting to just sit and cross my legs and close my eyes and just kind of feel the moment. And they want you to know that that is helping you in more ways than what you may realize. It's helping you with your soul, your body, everything that connects. Music is something that a lot of people connect to, that helps. I love it. See, that's the self-care, the self-love that we need. Well, I hope it's not 2023. I'm thinking it's March, my dear, and I hope it stays March, being on the timeline that you are in and whatever timeline you were on. Miss Michelle, we are doing $15 for tarot card readings, or you can get a mediumship reading for $20 where I can communicate with a loved one for you. Miss Barb, I don't even know the last time I've gotten to see your face. I think the last time I saw you might have been when I went live with Misty last. I believe. It has been a while. I didn't get to go live much last week because I didn't feel good. Since the little ones can be sick for 24 hours and feel awesome, and then they get me sick and I get sick for like a few days. I'm just like, thank you. There's something in my hair. There. It's been a while. If anybody else would like a reading, I would love to give more readings. Miss Jeanette, did you have any more questions? I keep hearing March. I keep seeing a gathering and seeing that it will happen. I feel like the steps that you're taking and taking care of yourself just is pushing you into that higher place that you want to be. I feel like you're putting yourself up there. Anything with a B. When it comes to that in the card that just came out, I feel like they want you to really pay attention to that relationship. If there is any red flags, if there's anything that really doesn't sit well with you, Miss Jeanette, then they want you to take that into consideration. Sometimes when we're, it's been so long and we're ready for a relationship, sometimes we ignore some signs. And the card that came up for that just came up because it was the one that pulled out, was the Four of Cups. And with this Four of Cups, this just makes me feel like, they want you to be able to make sure that you're seeing everything in front of you. They want you to make sure that there's nothing that's going to make you feel frustrated or feel like, that your cup's being empty, like that you're empty. They want you to make sure this is what you want. Okay. I feel like they don't want you to look on the other side. They want you to make sure that, everything that's happening in front of you with that person is exactly what you want it to be. They don't want you to ignore something that's happening in the now when you're thinking, okay, it might change in the future. Okay. Because I know we do, I know how that feels sometimes, we all go through sometimes we all go through some of the same things, just in different things. They're just saying, I just feel like they don't want you just to settle to have that connection. They want you to be able to be with somebody who brings you out. They want you to make sure that you allow that right one to come to you. Okay. If anybody else would like to donate for a reading, I would love to be able to do that for you. Especially since we came on time. It was funny. I was finishing something up and I told Alexa, I was like, can you, well, I said her name. So hopefully she's not listening to me for the first time. I asked her to set an alarm for 12:50 p.m. and she was like, okay. And it literally went off like not even a minute later. I was like, oh, it's that time already. So I was able to finish up what I was doing and come see you guys. It is crazy. I just feel like I do, because especially since this card did come up, Miss Jeanette, and I was literally pulled towards the red part. I just feel like there may be some things that we're like, okay, maybe we can change that. Maybe things will get better. I just felt really drawn to some of the red flags that you might see or that you might have already seen. They just don't want you to ignore what you don't want to go through, maybe again, or go through in general. They're saying that that's why they pop up. Okay. J. Let's see. I do like the J better than the B. I do feel like the J is, does it feel like you guys, like the way I'm seeing it is, I don't know if there's some things that you guys aren't, it doesn't seem like you're connecting on, or maybe that you guys are complete opposites, and it's like, well, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? I'm hearing that there's more success in a relationship with the J name, that there is success, there's ability to come together. I just feel like, I don't know if it seems like you guys are total opposites, so it makes you wonder, or if he's completely different than maybe what your husband was. I feel like there are just some things that may feel like they aren't as balanced for some reason. And they're saying that just because you guys aren't either seen maybe eye to eye, or aren't seen, I don't know. I just feel like with that is they're just saying to slow down and seeing what you guys do have in common, what you guys do for each other, that you guys do certain things that would be better. Just different ideas. Yeah, that makes, like, I just feel like there's just some things we may not be together on, because the Two of Pentacles came out, and with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it talks about, this is not being balanced. Sometimes, to me, I was just seeing like pretty much just there's something that's not balanced, and it made me feel like your energies may be in different things. You may have, like you said, different ideas, or feel like you're in different places. But the Six of Wands did come out, and that shows that there is some success, that there is victory, that you guys have the ability to come together and make things work. And sometimes I feel like you're just meant to be with somebody who also is different. Well, my dear, if it feels right, I actually know quite a few people who, after being married, have gone back to an ex and stuff like that. And some of them have really worked out. Some of them have gotten something out of it. And, I feel better things about the J than the B. So, but it is up to you at the end of the day what makes your heart feel right. Right? What are you barking at out there? What's happening? Are you a sad puppy? You are very welcome, my dear. And if would anybody else like a reading? I'll give it a few minutes and see if anybody else hops in. If not, I'll come on later. And don't forget about the December special too, guys. If you see it and if you message me for a private reading, you can get a half an hour reading for $35. You can get an hour reading for $65 for the rest of the year. And me and my husband don't agree on a lot of things. There are only, there are moments where I'm like, how are we even together? Because we're complete opposites. So that's what I felt too with the Two of Pentacles. But sometimes when the two opposites attract, it helps us learn in lessons and teaches us things to get us to where we need to go as well. So sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not. But if must be one of those days. So I will come back on later tonight because we don't have dance, we don't have anything else, and the weather's been really windy today. So hopefully it will calm down. Maybe my internet's being mean. So I will come back on later and see if anybody needs a reading. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day.